Hoima City Woman Member of Parliament Asinansi Nyakato threw punches at police officers who attempted to stop her and her colleagues from demonstrating against police brutality and blocking of their Women's Day events. They wanted to deliver a petition to the Minister of Internal Affairs to address their grievances. In the process, 5 female officers sustained injuries and 3 are admitted at Iran Uganda Hospital at Naguru. Today, police spokesperson Fred Enanga and Kampala Metropolitan Police Commander Stephen Tanui visited the officers.
These are some of the job hazards that officers face in there. Some of the pictures didn't come out clearly, but there was a lot of confrontation. We saw female honorable members of parliament. Some had removed their shoes and were hitting the officers repeatedly. Others were throwing punches. But you're throwing punches at a police officer who is promoting rule of law.
Enanga says the MPs will be summoned to explain the allegations of assault and the disrespect towards police officers.
To give their defense. So we shall also be investigating their defense for them to prove to the office of the DPP whether our officers acted unprofessionally, but you are aware that our officers tried as much as possible to avoid any confrontation.
Meanwhile, Uganda Law Society President Bernard Owundo has implored the Speaker of Parliament Anita Moore also to do what she did for women members of Parliament detained at the Central Police Station in Kampala for many other Ugandans who are behind bars.
It was good to see the Speaker of Parliament going to pick the members of Parliament. I also heard the concerns of the Deputy Speaker. I think what is required is a critical mass of people speaking about the protection of these rights. And yes, while the Speaker went to pick the MPs and the Deputy Speaker made comments about it, they should remember that there are so many other people who are detained out of trying to exercise that right.
I think she needed to give it a second thought because, Jingo, how many Ugandans, how many Ugandans have been unlawfully detained and arrested, and then we've not seen such actions, like leaders going very fast to have them removed. If that was the action, then Uganda would be a very beautiful place to live in. But she moved in so fast to remove these women, and then, so to me, it's perceived like the female MPs are untouchable, even when they punch the police officers on duty.
Owundo is also concerned that police continues to disrespect the law and the decisions of the court that allows lawful assemblies.
Their crime was to just carry a placard. They were unarmed, they were peaceful, and in accordance with the Constitution, they must be allowed to protest. The courts have been clear in 3 constitutional decisions. There's Mwanga Chivumbi versus Attorney General, where Mwanga Chivumbi was challenging Section 32 of the Act that was giving powers of the police to prohibit public assemblies. There is also Lule versus Uganda, which is a very recent constitutional court decision, as I think, which was given in February.
But they are also critical about the actions of the members of Parliament who hit the police officers.
Because also we need to instill discipline in these members of Parliament. Yes, no matter what the cause is, we need the right action. We need something we can learn from as the members of the public.
We must not be involved in violent acts even as we protest and demonstrate. Because the constitutional provision that protects us says we must be peaceful and we must be unarmed.
The Deputy Inspector General of Police, Major General Tumusiime Katsigazi, has apologized for the actions of his officers, but cautioned MPs to obey police directives.
We've admitted this, that when you're handling a situation, you need to clearly make an assessment and what action to take. In some instances, we've found that some of our officers have crossed the line. You must have seen photos where our our police officers were put down physically and they were being assaulted. Even the members of parliament handled the situation. At times they want to totally ignore that there is authority in a district.
So we want to call upon our members of parliament. Yes, you may be parliamentarians, but you're also not above the law. You have a duty to work with the police in regulating your activities, especially outside parliament.
Jingo Francis, NTV.